Tonight, lack of diversity and exclusion. Donald Trump made inroads in communities of color, of course, this last election. But now the president elect is stocking his cabinet with mostly one color, white. Just take a look at the cabinet level appointments, and basically all of them look like the other. Only two of them are women, no black men or women. Look to all of the Trump appointments, and the trend basically holds up. It could be attributed to conservatives' years long crusade against DEI efforts in the workplace.
Corporate America has found out quickly that the diversity, equity, and inclusion game is not only a hand grenade of lawsuits, but it's an unproductive waste of time and incredibly divisive to the corporate culture. They're just using diversity as cover to discriminate against straight white males. We just need to move towards a situation where people are hired and also promoted on the basis of their merit.
We want American excellence, and American excellence always came from merit, not from these DEI strategies. The DEI industrial complex is going to destroy any institution where it's allowed to operate and thrive, because earned success will be over.
So is that merit-based hiring being applied at the White House today? Are Trump's cabinet picks the most qualified candidates? Bruce,
Yeah.
are there no qualified black
What are we,
people
2
to
weeks
join the
into
cabinet?
November 5th, putting this cabinet together? We're not even an eighth through there.
No,
Who is
I
Marco
actually,
Rubio,
let's
Cuban
just-
America? Who is Susie Wiles, the first, one female
But
chief of
just to be
staff?
clear, I
Who
mean,
is
he's
Tulsi
not
Gabbard?
at the
Who
beginning
is-
of this process. He's gone pretty fast. He's named a lot of people to cabinet posts. There are actually only a couple of openings left. Labor, Treasury, and HUD at cabinet level positions.
Right. So would we rather have someone very well qualified, regardless of what color they are? I mean, see, that's the thing right here. This is something where
I guess
This
what I'm
is
asking you is, are you saying,
I'm-
by
I'm-
saying that, are you saying there are no people of color
I mean, I don't know
except for
who's-
Marco Rubio that
look,
he could find to join his cabinet?
since you brought that up, I listed those specific people where they're from and their origin. But let me tell you something. We're only interested in the best qualified. See, that's the problem.
not getting 'em.
The identity, yes, we are. Yes, we are.
That is the best qualified?
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
I'm
That's
sorry
why
for
that's why we got elected. That's why Trump got
Let
reelected.
me ask you one more time. Are you suggesting, sitting here at this table, that the best qualified, the only qualified people that Donald Trump could find are, with the one exception, all white? There are no black or brown or non-white people other than
there
Marco
are many
Rubio that
people
Donald
who are
Trump
very
could
well
find that are
qualified.
qualified?
There are many people of different cultures that are qualified. We are interested in the people that he wants to select to do the job.
Whether they're qualified or not.
What I see when I see success is when I see a predominantly black community own retail commodity infrastructures. We're interested in getting America for everyone, especially, yes, in black culture. I'm a business owner in Atlanta for 30 years. I'm interested in seeing people who own gas stations, grocery stores, that type of administration. It doesn't matter about what color they are. It's a matter about who can go in there and be the best steward of the taxpayers' money. Who cares what origin? Who cares?
I don't think
As
it's
long as they're
important
there to do
what
the
color
job.
they are. I think it's just the only qualification Donald Trump is looking at is loyalty. He just wants people who are loyal. Maybe secondary qualification, people who are good on TV.
Well, these are very successful business people that he is selecting. That's proven.
But
You're
exactly,
one is
they're
sitting at-
loyalists to him. I
Well,
will
I
say
mean,
he can
okay.
fill out his cabinet with whoever he wants because he does feel like he was given this mandate, winning the popular vote. He's probably feeling invincible because he's got control of both chambers. He's not up for reelection again. So he wants people that he wants. And it's been hilarious seeing all the discourse of Trump is playing 4D chess and putting up crazy picks to get his secondary picks. It's not what's happening. These are the people he wants. I don't think color had anything to do with it. I think these are just loyalists, and he wants people who will be yes men and women and not push back on
He
him.
wants the best qualified.
But can I ask you a question? Is there anything that Donald Trump can possibly do that you could criticize? Like any of these picks, anything about them? Because it sounds to me very much like I could think about 10
How
things.
many
I could
Senate confirmation hearings have we
I
had?
can think about 10
Zero?
things that Joe Biden
haven't
has.
even got out
But
the
wait a
gate.
second. I can think about 10 things that I could say Joe Biden should have done differently. Is there one thing that you could think that Donald Trump in his entire life could have done differently? Because it sounds to me like everything that Donald Trump does, regardless of how unqualified, regardless of these allegations, regardless of the fact that we've had a bipartisan investigation into Matt Gaetz, that, by the way, the former Republican Speaker of the House said that Matt Gaetz got him out because he wanted Matt Gaetz. Matt Gaetz wanted him to kill the investigation into him sleeping with underage girls. That is the former Speaker of the Republican House who said that. And yet you're saying that there's absolutely nothing in the world that Donald Trump can possibly do. He's infallible. He's speaking like the Pope ex cathedra and appointing these horrible, unqualified
No.
people.
Successful business people, successful
Who?
governors.
Matt Gaetz is a successful business person? Tulsi
You know.
Gabbard is a successful business person?
Conveniently ignoring the people who are on the list who are controversial. I mean, we just got finished talking about Matt
Well, that's an
Gaetz.
opinion.
There's
Abby.
Pete Hegseth, who people in the Pentagon, it's a massive agency, millions of employees, say has absolutely no qualifications to do that level of the job. Tulsi Gabbard, similarly, no qualifications to do the job that she's been hired for. I mean, we could go on and on, but
But building off that, and sort of in the realm of what Sarah was saying, I do think the big question he's asking is, are you willing to shake things up at these agencies as I have campaigned on? I am sure there are tons of well-qualified people of all different ethnic backgrounds and genders who could do the job that they want to do. But Trump knows each of these people very well. And his number one question is not your identity. It is, do I know you and can I trust you to shake up these agencies in my image as I see fit? And I think that's the question. But I want to bring up one more thing.
yeah.
Diversity of thought within this administration is bananas. If you think of RFK, if you told me in 2008 that somebody Barack Obama was considering for a cabinet appointment and staunchly pro-choice was going to be the head of HHS under a Republican president in 2024, I'd say you were insane. Not only that, you have Hegseth at DOD, versus Rubio, far more established in that state. You have Gabbard at DNI. You have Waltz as National Security Advisor.
Okay, but
Totally
I
different.
mean,
more
I understand that. In every cabinet, for every president, there are people with differences of opinion. Barack Obama made his defense secretary a Republican. Okay, so that happens, right? But the question is, we're looking at the whole wide world here. Donald Trump improved with Latino voters dramatically in this election. He's been improving incrementally with Black voters. Why not? Why can't he find a loyalist? I'm not saying don't pick a loyalist, pick a loyalist, but why does the whole cabinet have to look the same way?
Listen, saying RFK Jr. has diversity of thought, I think, is like saying Jeffrey Dahmer had cuisine differences. I mean, it's just ridiculous, right? And I think if insanity and diversity of thought are synonyms now, I think that's where we're at. Also, if you're looking at past performance is indicative of future performance, and Donald Trump ran all the competent people out of his last administration. We've gone from Mattis to Hegseth. So to me, this isn't really a surprise. These are loyalists, and if you look at their background, they are opinions. I absolutely agree with you, but they're informed opinions based on resumes, CVs, and what they've done in their past and what their past decisions have been. That's how you judge people. And when you look at what Donald Trump's doing right now, I think he fears people like Hirschman. He fears people like Mattis. He fears people like the lawyers. He fears people like Sarah Matthews, right, that were up there and said, hey, this is the shite that's going on right now. There's something we got to do about it. And I think he's picking people now that are loyal. I think he learned a lesson. I think that it's not DEI hired. It's like it's BTK hired. I think it's bend the knee.
To piggyback off of this, I think that I swore an oath to the Constitution when I took a role in Donald Trump's administration, the first one. These people are swearing a loyalty pledge to Donald Trump. And so that's what concerns me about who he's filling out in his cabinet. Sure, there are some good picks. I'm willing to give credit where credit is due, but I think that the vast majority of them are unqualified or extreme, and there's going to be no guardrails.
All right, guys, everyone hang on. Coming up next, with exactly 2 months until